ladies and gentlemen, I've brought you here today with a great deal of emotion to tell you some important news concerning my personal life and my work. At the age of 18, I was lucky enough to become an assistant to Christian Dior.
Described as born with a nervous breakdown. Is the description Mr. Berger once said. It's the nature of genius, I think, to be tormented. That's what keeps pushing you, keeps moving you on, keeps saying, oh my God, it was good, but it wasn't great. That's what makes a genius, is somebody that is never, ever satisfied.
Because I felt like the shows had gone as far as they could, to an audience that was expecting the extravaganza all the time from me, or something. They would, people would leave the shows in Paris and say, oh, it wasn't exciting as the hologram or whatever, but it's not about tricks so much, it's about the wider audience, and fashion is a very small world, especially to the professional part of the world. And I never thought of myself as an elitist designer. I've always, I don't see that it's kind of productive to pigeonhole myself into such a small arena, because it doesn't make design move forward if it's only to a select few.
Where do you see the future of fashion shows, or particularly your own show? It's not trying to be broad on this, as you want to be, but particularly for yourself after this season?
I think when you step onto a platform like the internet, I mean, it's been around for quite some time now, but I don't think anyone grasped how big it was going to be, especially to commerce. And with the current climate, you have to look at different ways to produce a visibility, especially if you don't advertise. And as McQueen has always been about the moment. It's never been about an image that is in a magazine. It's always been about a moment in time. That moment in time has to stretch its audience wider. And so for me, live streaming the show is bringing the audience right at the start of the collection, not being edited down by outsiders when it's taken away from my show. It's to see it as I see it myself, and not an interpretation of a film by outside forces. But I think, once you step onto this arena, there's kind of no way back. It's like learning to ride a bicycle, you can never stop.
It's manic depression.
Manic depression's the old terminology of what people now know as bipolar. I mean, people can have extreme contrast in their presentation. I mean, this can impact hugely on their lives and, of course, the lives of the people around them.
What traits are you looking for with someone with manic depression?
When somebody's in a manic phase, they often live their lives 100 miles an hour. I mean, they could go without sleep for up to a week. It's quite extraordinary, what the body can actually tolerate. They can have very grandiose ideas. For example, they could go on spending sprees, get themselves into huge amounts of debt. Also, people can lose their inhibitions because of this hyperactivity and lose it in all sorts of ways. So people can actually become very vulnerable and open to abuse of different kinds.
Can you tell me about some other types of mental illnesses that people may develop over time? I mean, through drug or alcohol addiction?
I guess everyone's aware that drugs and alcohol is going to affect your lifestyle. Alcohol can lead to depression and aggression, not necessarily in everyone, but it's an outcome. Again, it can have a huge impact on relationships, jobs, inevitably finances. I mean, apart from those obvious long-term addictive outcomes, you can have the really scary onset of a sudden acute psychotic episode. I mean, this can lead to inpatient admission in a hospital and even being sectioned under the Mental Health Act for your own safety and the safety of others.
And finally, do you see a connection between creativity and insanity?
I guess, for example, in the case of bipolar, when somebody has insight to their illness, they'll want to make the most of things when they're in a well or even the manic phase. So they'll want to get everything done because they know there's going to be other periods in their life when they're feeling so low they might not even get out of bed for days, really. It's difficult to say, but everyone has a crunch point and a limit, as how far they can be pushed. I suppose, like anything in life, if you don't feel like you are achieving your goals and you get frustrated and you feel you're going to fail, and that could break you.